Hello, you red-bottomed little scamps, Jim Sterling here, and this is Trip. This is a game that is very brightly coloured according to the storefront, so let's get on with it, shall we? Begin. Trip. Here we go. Menu equals enter. They weren't lying. Right, let's go. Now, as you can see, it's all very brightly coloured, as I promised. And very much like its name implies, it's trippy, or whatever. It's also silent, you'll notice. You know, here's a little fella. I say big little fella. Oh, we can just walk straight through him, fair enough. Oh, we picked that up, I guess. Now, incidentally, oh, we can't go through that one. Incidentally, I was going to cover this in Early Access, because it was on Early Access once, but that was during a period where a couple of Early Access games weren't playing any sound effects, even though they should have done. And so I just left it, because it was... I started it and it was silent, and I'm like, well, this isn't very fun. But it came out on the actual storefront very recently, this weekend, and it's still silent. And I was like, okay, well, is this a problem with my computer? And I went to look on the Steam community stuff, all the forums and everything, and people have said, no, there's no music in this game, there's only the occasional sound effect. So I'm like, okay, so this is it. According to the research I did, this is it. And what kind of bugs me about that is that the developers, if you look at the latest news for the game on their storefront, the developers have said that a soundtrack's coming, along with a whole bunch of other stuff. They're going to add NPCs, they're going to, you know, throw in a whole lot of extra stuff into it. And my thinking there is, why is it out of Early Access if you haven't done any of that? If this is still very incomplete, I mean, it's missing sound. Why? You're now selling this as a finished product. I don't know, but that's a pink thing. And I'm going up these stairs. I don't know why. There's a thing. There we go. And there's words in the... Oh, that doesn't look very good. There's words in here, though. There's no water. You go down, look, there's no water effects or anything for being underwater. This feels incredibly unfinished, even without the sound issue. Let's see what the words say, anyway. For some reason. Then... Winra. In. When it bites, it will break you. Okay? Oh, we fell off. Fuck it. There are words on the water that isn't really water. It's very quiet. I'm probably going to add my own soundtrack at this point. I'll put my own music in it. People have made suggestions on the Steam forums already about what kind of music you could play if you want to. It's got a volume thing. I saw that before. Where is it? Options. Audio. Music volume 100. Ain't nothing. Playlist. Nothing. It's in our fucking inventory. We got a cat and a thing. Can't really interact with it or anything. Alright. Dem grass physics, though. I don't know what music I've added to the soundtrack yet, but I'm sure I've picked something appropriate. I mean, let's face it, it's either going to be Dynasty Warriors or something off Comix Zone. For some reason I've completely forgotten the name of the Genesis classic that I love. I think it was Comix Zone. Pyramid Head there, just taking a break from wandering around Silent Hill doing naughty boy things. Can we go through here? So this is really what the game is about, as far as I could tell. It is just walking around looking at stuff. What the fuck? That doesn't look appropriate. Is he trying to fuck that rock? I think he is. Dirty, naughty boy. I'll take that, but oh. There we go. Get ourselves teabagged by a geometric, naughty gazelle llama thing. There we are. I'm gonna just sit back and enjoy that for a moment. Fucking filthy. Burn this sick filth. Alright. If we had enough of this, if we had enough of the being violated, yeah. Whatever. Okay. I can see a fish thing there. I mean, they said the occasional sound effects. I'm not even hearing those. But you think, at least these things, maybe they're supposed to make noises. Maybe there is something wrong. But I had to re-download this after I downloaded it on Early Access. And it's still just utterly mute. And we're implying that you're eating this fish, are we? Well, let's have a look at the Mothman fucking thing. Can we do anything with it? No, we just... Oh, we've ended up in its crutch again. Oh, that's good, isn't it? We'll sit here and just have some imaginary balls bouncing on our chins. Good stuff. Very boring. But what are we gonna do? Don't mind me, I'm just playing some Fallout Shelter while I wait for something interesting to happen in this game that you're looking at. Just had two of my Vault Dwellers go to have sex to make a dirty baby. With the levelling up, let's quickly see if we can rush ourselves some water production, because I'm in desperate need of that. Nice. Okay, just check the people I got exploring the wasteland. Okay, got a shitload of guns, good. Okay, back to the, what's this, Trip? Yeah, back to Trip, yes. Something down the ends of there. Just making our way down. Hooray, we picked something up. I feel accomplished. Hooray. Something different. There's something else to pick up as well. I'll pick it up. I don't even have anything wrong. I don't have a problem with games where you just walk around and stuff. Provided, like Journey. That's a game in which you mostly just there's some interactivity, but it is mostly about just walking around. But it tells its own story, it has something that draws you in, You know, like it's got a real atmosphere to it and a real sense of doing something. Having a reason to be, having a goal of some kind. And it's an alluring enough world that you want to stay in it and be in it and see its sides. This is just random shapes thrown haphazardly into a big empty space. And that doesn't draw me in. I mean, look at that big blue thing over there on the mountain just sort of bashing its head. That's got more to do in the game than me. That is having more fun in the game than me. That is having more drive, purpose, ambition, reason than me. That's a problem I have with games of this nature, especially weird games. It was a problem I had with, what was it, Cargo, The Quest for Gravity. It was a problem I had with Nobi Nobi Boy, where I don't want to see NPCs having more stake than me, having more to do, having more fun than me. Like, I loved a lot of what Nobi Nobi Boy was doing, but I hated the fact that I could see cavorting devils and weird animals and things that just seemed to be more involved than me, had more reason to do the things they were doing, had more interactivity. It was the same with Quest for Gravity. There was so much weird shit going on, and it was a joy to look at, but it's like, I want to take part in this. But anyway, let's look at these naked, swaying Sith Lords. Okay, we've looked at those. Now we're going to go this way. Alright, we're back. Back at the start. There are other routes to go. I mean, you know, if you're into that sort of thing. There's cogs over there. Have a look at whatever these things are. There's a goat at the top of that. Have a look at these dancing fucks anyway. Again, look, they're having a whale of a time, and I'm just the cameraman. I think that's my big issue with a lot of these games, is don't just make me a fucking cameraman. These dancing cuboid chicken things, they're set, they know what they're up to, they know what they're about. I envy them. You know, I envy this jumping frog dude. Look at it, he's just perfectly content with that. This bull thing that just seems furious at the water fountain. He's never been more pissed. Yeah, these jumpy things, there's a lady there. I'll go over there, I don't expect there'll be any reason to. Hello? No, just walk straight through. Cool. There's another one just completely static there. Could be a statue, you don't know. Yeah. I'm now gonna return to Fallout Shelter because for a game that's mostly about sitting waiting for resources to be collected, there's a lot more to do in this. I'm involved in this. I've got some investment, some emotional stake. Feel like I've created something here. Okay, that'll do for the moment, and no, I'm not going back to this.